All right, guys, it is the next episode of Virtual Blade Show 2020. We're excited just because we have knife makers coming on, popping in, popping out. Now, it is the evening time where they are right now, so we're trying to get everybody in this morning that we can. And then we'll have a bunch of new makers coming in tomorrow as well to talk about knives. But I've got a real treat for you. I think you're going to be excited because I know that I'm excited every time I get around this guy because the way that he talks about knives, the enthusiasm that he has about what he does, it's amazing. I mean, I enjoy, and not only that, but the detail and the perfection and the just everything that he does with making knives is everything that you can possibly want from a custom knife maker. Guys, I want to bring on the stream my friend, Meades. Good to see you.
How's it, guys?
Man, you look like, it looks like I need to be where you are right now.
let me give you a little sneak peek where I'm at. So I'm at a place called Capes in France. Just have a look there.
Man, that looks amazing.
There
Are you on
go.
vacation, or is that just how regular life is over there?
I think with COVID, nothing's regular anymore. I think we've come to expect the unexpected, and our whole lives have been turned around with our kids as well. I mean, it's so weird having kids at home where they should be at school.
Right.
It's crazy. But we're adapting. I think in South Africa we're used to adapting to unusual situations because we do face unique challenges here, and it's been good. We're rolling with it, and it's going well.
Well, it looks like you're social distancing. I don't see anybody hanging around
you. There's no one around, but it's sort of almost supper time or going to supper time, so the guys are probably going indoors. There's a little bit of a chilly wind blowing, but I wanted to, when we were arranging the live stream, I wanted to be here so that you guys can get a little bit of a treat of where I'm at. So I'm at a little coastal village called Capes in France. It's about 100 kilometers, or I think 60 miles from Port Elizabeth, where I live.
Man, so it looks beautiful.
Thank you very much. It is.
Well, I got a few guys commenting right now. Steve Katz says he's good to see you, and that South Africa looks amazing. So I totally agree. It looks like I want to leave, even though I've got the background right here in Africa. Man, it looks like I want to be where you are right now. So
you want to be here.
Let's get to what's going on in the knife world over there in South Africa right now. I know that the guild show is canceled.
Yeah, that's right. It was postponed, I think, and then it was cancelled. Yeah, so it didn't make it. Just like the Blade show, I was gutted to not make it over there to see you guys and to be part of the team. I was so looking forward to meeting customers, buy materials, and that's all just been put on hold. I mean, we're trying to make do with what we got here, and we're still making knives. So it's all good for me.
Well, and so that's what I wanted to ask you about. How has it affected your knife making? Do you have a separate shop, or do you have a shop that's close to your home? Or
I'm very fortunate in that I work my shop right on my property, so it hasn't affected me at all. We went through, when it was really bad, or when it started, the lockdown. I mean, I know you guys are familiar with lockdowns, but we had a lockdown level 5, which is the worst lockdown you can have, and you couldn't leave your house except to go and buy food. So I was very fortunate to be able to still go out my front door into my shop and keep working. So I think during that time, we probably pushed out about 20 knives. So lockdown was good to me. It's not always easy having the kids at home,
right?
Because when they're home, they need your attention and they need you around. But we were able to push through. So for me, it's business as usual. It's just the materials, parts, pivots, and materials that I'm a little bit I'm running lean at the moment, so I'm really using everything I have until I can get over there again, or get some special packages that are sent to me.
Well, we'd like to send some more stuff to you if we can, so just let me know if we can help.
I'd like to send some stuff to you.
Yeah, I know. Well, and that's what most of our customers and friends who are watching this right now probably don't understand. But we weren't even able to receive packages up until just like about a month ago. Y'all completely shut down all shipping and everything.
Yeah. Under level 5, DHL wasn't even operating, so I wasn't. I had to explain to my customers to please be patient. The knife is made. Yeah, the pictures, but I can't send them. So I just made sure I didn't receive any payment for anything, because I really don't like receiving payment before I actually am ready to physically ship the knife. And the guys were very gracious and patient and understanding, because I think we're all in the same boat. And as soon as we went to level 4, which is just one level lower, DHL opened up again, and I was able to send the stuff out. So I was very grateful. And right now we're at level 3. So it is even more open, if I can call it that. So but life is returning to a little bit of normality, but COVID normal.
Right. Well, I've got a little bit of surprise here for you. Well, not a surprise for you. I mean, you know what I got, but a surprise for some of the others. I've got some knives right here. Look, and even Customs went ahead. They were so excited to see your knives. Customs went ahead, just cut it open, looked at all of them, touched them. They probably licked them, put their little COVID-y hands all over them. But the question is this: I'm gonna start opening these up, but tell me while I start opening these up, tell me what's on the bench right now. What do you have making right now that's kind of that you're excited about?
Okay, well, I think there are 2 or 3 knives that I'd like to chat about. That are 2 that I've just finished and 1 that I'm about to finish. I did an orange Barlow with a meteorite shield. I think some of you guys have seen that if you're following my feed. Got great response. The guys.
So when you say your feed, let me interject right here. When you say your feed, you're talking about Instagram is where you mainly post, or
Instagram and on my Meades Knives group in Facebook.
Okay, just checking, just because I want people to be able to follow that and check that out for you whenever they're looking at it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So it was an orange Barlow, and the other one was the antique green rag. Call it the Hulk Dino. It was an awesome material to see finished, but it was tough to finish it. It was a real difficult material to work with, but it came out beautifully. I was very happy with it. And then there's one that I'm working on now. It's a full zirconium scales trapper with a Damasteel blade and spring and a Damasteel shield. So be on the lookout for that one. I should be posting that one next week sometime. It's going to be a real stunner.
Well, I saw the orange one and I really liked it. I mean, it just makes it pop. Let me get these right in kind of in order.
What knives you got there? I'm interested. I don't even know what's in those packages.
You don't know? You don't even remember these knives right here? You don't know? We actually have a few knives. I'm gonna pull them out. I'm gonna let you look at them. So let's see what we got here, because I think that you're gonna remember this one right here pretty well, because.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Look at that beauty. That's a Lanny clip that's been engraved by a South African engraver.
So who did the engraving for you?
I actually didn't get it engraved. The original customer got it engraved. I'm just trying to think. I've forgotten his name. Willem someone or other. The South African engraver. Those are mint knives. I mean, they're absolutely perfect.
Now, these, just to be clear, you weren't aware. You didn't send these to us. We don't have any orders. You're working on custom orders right now for a lot of guys. These knives actually came from a collector of yours who basically said, "Look, I'm out of work. you know, I need some help moving some knives, and I need to sell a few knives. And so we said, send them to us, because we know everything that we have is pretty much sold from you. It sells very quickly. So these are not even on the website. These are just shipped in from us. So I figured I'd get your input as we're talking. I'd let you see a few. You're oldies but goodies, right? These are knives that you're babies, right?
Yeah, no, those are special knives. It was a very special collector that I'd been supplying in South Africa. I mean, I don't often supply to South African collectors, but because most of my stuff goes overseas, and yeah, he needed some cash. He needed to move some knives, and I was so glad that you guys were able to pick those up. I mean, he had a real collection of mine. So, oh yes, that's the Mini Zulu.
Yeah,
with the Westinghouse inserts.
Yeah, a little fixed blade.
Yes.
Now you do a few fixed blades, but you mainly focus on slip joints. What what is you have a few different patterns. How many different patterns do you usually have?
I haven't actually counted. I mean, we're probably at about 15 different patterns that I really enjoy making. Some of my, the Lanny clips are really popular. I mean, Tony Bow's design is a beautiful design, and it's a very practical knife to have around. The Mini Zulu's amazing. I do the Mini Dino. Jared Osher has allowed me to do the Native now, which has proved very popular. The city, what is that one? That's a Barlow with the, it's like a burlap rag. I know it's a burlap Hessian.
Right.
Beautiful. Yes.
And this is the modern Barlow, or do you call it just a Barlow?
Yeah, I call it the Barlow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a stunner. That's a very nice material. It's beautiful to look at. It's got the green liners on too. That was one of the first knives I made this year. So that's quite a current knife, actually. That is one of the first knives I made in 2020.
Fantastic. And now, and you say you've listed probably 4 or 5 different models. What's your favorite one right now? Look at this.
It changes, because sometimes I make a pattern, then I get a bit tired of it, then I try something else, or it's what the market wants, and I'll do something different. Let me just have a look at that one. So that is a gun stock. Yeah, it's a Wenger. I think a Wenger wooden handle with brass accents. Also a beautiful knife. Love making the gun stock. The city knife is a very clean, stunning knife to make. And let me just trying to think what else. I mean,
well, so you have a handful of different traditional slip joint patterns, but now I've noticed that you started making something that's more of a front flipper. Tell us about the new model that you've been making recently.
Yeah. So I've enjoyed making the Mini Dino, Romano's Mini Dino, and I had a few. I spent some time with Andre Thorburn, where he helped me perfect my Guardian. Right. Which is a flipper that I designed and make. So it comes in a full size and a midi, I call it, which is just slightly smaller. And then I thought, well, now that I know how to make liner locks, why don't I try and do it on a Mini Dino, which hadn't been done before. And it's proved very popular. It takes me a much longer to make, but it's very rewarding to get a drop shut action on a small blade, because then the thing's been made right, So I think the guys that have had those really enjoy them, and I've probably got about 5 or 6 sitting on the bench waiting for some attention. So you'll see a few of those coming out, some really unique ones. Some come out with pocket clips. Some without, the guys that just want to slip them in their pocket, almost like a little hybrid, a little bit, looks like a slip joint, but it talks like a flipper.
Right. Yeah. And so is that? I didn't hear that. Is it on bearings? This
It's
new
on
model?
on ceramics. Usually I run them on ceramics. Yeah, cage ceramic bearings.
Yep. I had Ryan Murphy just comment and said he's making you a mini Dino and then caramel Westie. So
Yeah,
hey.
Ron sent me some material. I think it actually came through you guys. It was the last package that you guys sent me.
Right.
Ryan's material was in there, and we've been talking. And yeah, he's got some super special antique rare materials. Got some interesting stuff coming up.
Well, and so that's one of the ways that we want to let other customers know. How can they make a special order? Let's say they have some material. Can they send it to you? You know, would you do? Are you open to that sort of thing?
Yeah, I am. If I've got the capacity to build a knife or take the order, then I'll say send the material. But normally, you know, I don't know why it is like this, but DHL courier shipping from the US to South Africa is exorbitant. Whereas for me to send something via DHL to you guys it's affordable. It's it's $35 or something like that. Whereas for you to send to me, it's $230 or something crazy.
Yes.
So it's best to consolidate a package. I would say to them, send it to you guys. Put their name on it, what the knife is, and then I've got 4 or 5 guys at any point that are wanting to send me material, but it's too expensive. But if we consolidate, we can share the shipping, and that package can get to me within a week, and then I've got the material, and then we'll just wait for the order to come up in the books, and then we build it.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to keep you. I know that you're with your family. Are you on vacation? Is it vacation?
It's a long weekend. We got a public holiday on Monday, so it's Women's Day on Monday. So we're celebrating all the ladies. So we've decided to take a little long weekend, and so yeah, why not? Let's get out, get a little bit of a break. But the beautiful thing about my job is I love doing it. So for me, I kind of retired already, because I'm just doing what I love.
Yeah.
I feel guilty. I'm sorry.
I think everybody's striving for that. I think everybody wants to do something that they love to do. They want to do something that helps other people see the beauty in the world. I mean, you're using some of these materials that are, just unique and different. I saw the meteorite. I mean, that's unique. That's something that is out of this world, literally. So
it literally is. But I think before we go, just the one last thing I want to say is that it's really rewarding for me to do what I do, and I honestly can say I love to do what I do. And when I get the reports from the customers that have received their knives, it really makes it all worth it. I honestly get long messages written to me from almost every knife that I send, of guys just saying they are so happy with the knife. They're gonna passing it down to their kids. They can't believe the fit and finish, and I just it makes all worth it for me. It is incredible job satisfaction to know that I'm somehow. One guy said recently, he said, I've had a terrible year, but receiving this knife has actually just changed that for me. And that means a lot to me, that I can do that. I can make a little difference in someone's life for the better. It's super rewarding. And I just want to thank my customers. I want to thank you guys for making me live my dream. So thank you.
Well, we're grateful to be your friend. We're disappointed that we can't see you face to face and have a braai, at the Blade Show. That's what we look forward to every year, and we hope that next year everything's set, and maybe we'll see you. If we decide to come to Africa before you decide to come to America, we'll hook up. We'll get together.
You're always welcome.
Well, good. Well, good talking to you. Look, feel free to contact us if you have something new. I think our customers love to see and hear you talk about your knives. I think you bring an excitement and a story to it that they really want to hear. So let's do this again. And in the meantime, we hope you have a great evening, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Thanks, Nathan. Thanks for having me on. And Enjoy the virtual blade show.
All right. Have a good one. Later, man.
Yes. Bye-bye.